What's up, everybody? And welcome to episode 2 of the Paraverse. How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Had a fun week. My week has been adventurous, to say the least. At the end of the day, it's one of those. Uh, man, I've been looking forward to tonight. I really have. I really have, because I got a lot to go over. I have a lot to go over, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about everything that is happening, not just with the Paraverse, but obviously, if you guys have been following along and playing the home game, the UP program, the Unified Paranormal Program, that has started. That's been launched. And I want to say officially, open invitation is done. If you stick around, I will tell you how you can join the Unified Paranormal Program, also known as the UP program. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but Long Island iced tea, nummy nummy. But anyway, guys, let's say hello to everybody. And while I'm doing that, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, please, because let's have some fun with this. This is your podcast just as much as it is mine, so let's have some fun. So obviously, we're all over the place, and I see my brother, Robin from Haffern Paranormal. He's in the house tonight. What's up, brother? And if I don't mention your comment, guys, because you know me, I try to talk with everybody. If I don't see your comment, it's probably because I don't see it. So I have a couple locations. We've got 8 of them tonight. I've got a couple locations up, so if I don't see it, I do apologize. But just one of those. There's Bill. What's up, Bill? How are you doing tonight, brother? Fellow PA-ian, Pennsylvania-ian. How you doing? Nando from Portal to the Paranormal. What is up? You know what, Nando, you should do that other picture for your profile. Just saying. Nando actually had a really great show today. If you guys missed it, go check it out. Portal to the Paranormal. His show was awesome, and almost as awesome as his guest mustache, because that was just phenomenal. Let me add something. Boom, there we go. Almost forgot about that. So anyway, guys, tonight we got some fun. For those of you who missed last week's show, you got some merch. You heard me right. And if you guys see smoke that is not an effect, that is actual smoke, I'm fine. It's incense, so it smells good. I like it. For those of you who saw it last week, we got some new consultant merch that I'm going to share. I want to share that with you guys real quick. So let me bring that up. Boom. There it is. So we got Paraverse merch right here. We've got mugs, hats. This is actually a sports towel. You heard me right. It is a sports towel right here. There's different sizes you can check out. I've got windbreakers. We've got Happy Hauntings, windbreakers, shorts. The Wicked Queen wanted her part in it as well, so she's got the Let's Get Creepy merch. I actually love this design of hers. I really do. Look at this. This is just absolutely sick. She did an amazing job with this. Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. What is up, brother? I see him. I see you, Raymond. And she also did some stickers. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my mouse looks like it's freaking out on this end. It's not, but it looks like it is. I don't know. She's got some Let's Get Creepy totes, my Happy Hauntings hat, Parabid Studios merch. We've got a whole variety of different things, and I am super excited. I'm getting one of my backpacks. I am so getting one of my backpacks. I actually have, I think it's this one. It's one of these hoodies. I think it's this one. A Happy Hauntings hoodie that I've ordered. I'm waiting for it. It should be here in a couple of days. Raymond's shaking that ass. That's it. Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Fedora, what is up, my brother? How are you tonight? And of course, the lovely Liz. Hi, Liz. How are you tonight? How's the family? Hopefully, you all are doing well. So again, guys, that's just real quick. The Paranormal Consultant merch and the Wicked Queen merch. You can find it at paraconsultantstore.com. The link is in the description, along with some other links, and we're going to be going over them real fast tonight. So we're going to have some fun and see what everybody wants to chat about. And you guys know me. I have a video that I want to share with everybody. So we'll get to that. Uh-oh. Now we're screwed. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, brother? From Texas Wraith Hunters and Wraith World Podcast, it's Anthony, the Wraith Prince. What's up, brother? That's good. I'm glad, Liz. So before we go into some more of the UP program, before we get into this guy right here, I want to make an announcement. If you guys haven't seen already on the Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page, we have the schedule done. The schedule is done, folks. I am so glad we got it done. But there's a couple people who, somewhere in the audience, that are going to be participating in the Global Ghost Hunt. What I'm about to show you, you will be able to see on the Facebook page, Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page. You will be able to also see it on globalghosthunt.com. We're just getting it uploaded, but it was released today. I want to let everybody know it's here, it's live, and it's there right here next to me. Yes, it is on the Canva spread because I can zoom in easier. So deal with it. But here's the basic thing of it. You can read all the way through that. You can go on there. All you have to do is just basically find whatever team or all the teams, and you can just mark your calendars and have some fun with us. I know Brian is excited. I'm excited. Lex is excited. All of the admin staff is excited for this. And I want to kind of highlight something, if I may. The Wicked Queen and I will be airing on May 7th from 8 to 10, 2 hours from our Pennhurst investigation. That is when you will see 2 hours of unedited footage from Pennhurst, from the Wicked Queen and myself. I am super excited to show you guys and share you guys. I have not gone over anything, though. I have not gone over any of my evidence. I haven't looked at it. I haven't done anything. I'm just going to load it, send it, and then I will. There's reasons. I have my reasons. Am I right? I don't know. Am I wrong? Don't care. It's just the way I want to do it. But again, guys, go to Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page. You can find it there and look for any teams that you want to check out. And there is some really great teams and some okay ones. Love you, Raymond. But I also want people to check out something too. For those of you who were paying attention, we actually had something called GGH Live, Global Ghost Hunt Live, if you guys remember that. Well, Nando and I were talking, and I'm trying to find it here. Nando and I were talking, here it is, and we are going to be doing a couple of different videos, live videos for GGH Live throughout the event. One of them is right here on May 10th from 4 to 6 Eastern time, mind you, our halftime episode. We will be going live at halftime. We're going to talk about it. We want to hear some of your favorite parts from the investigations, from everything, and what's to come and what we're looking forward to. Basically just kind of a hangout. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm excited for that. I know Nando is. And then right after, we've got some really good investigations. I mean, like I said, they're all amazing. I am super, super excited for all of these. And some of these I've never heard of before. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. And I'm excited. It makes it that much better. And then wrapping up the Global Ghost Hunt is going to be GGH Live with the Global Ghost Hunt wrap-up. And we're going to have some of the admin team on. We're going to talk about some of our favorite parts, different things. We're going to talk about whatever. And plans for October. Maybe we can get Mr. on. Maybe we get Mr. on and get his thoughts and opinions. You find out what he wants to do and what he liked and get his thoughts on the whole event itself. And again, we made it real easy for everybody. We had the times. We had times, time zones, and how to figure it out. And for those of you playing the home game, no idea what that means. If it says 3 o'clock and you're in Central Time, it's 2 o'clock. You subtract an hour, see? That easy. Pacific time. If it's 3, it's noon. You get it? Yeah. And no matter what Google says, 5 hours for GMT for our UK family. Just saying. That's a whole fun story on its own. Google and I had a little disagreement. So that's for the Global Ghost Hunt. We've got more things coming, including some videos for the Global Ghost Hunt that I am super, super excited about. Oh, looky. Aaron Hoffman, what is up, brother? Sneaking in on the YouTube side. Jen Jacobs, what is up? Still have tickets available? There you go. Jen's got tickets. Get in contact with Jen. Find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have something not just to share. It's show and tell time. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, your new Up program video. It is official, folks. The open invite is done. If anybody is interested in joining the Up program or finding out more, all you have to do is send an email to upprogramdirectors@gmail.com. And you're probably wondering, Matt, who are the directors? I don't know. Mackenzie picked them. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, Mackenzie and I actually sat down and we discussed this. We talked pretty in depth, and then we spoke with some people. And I am not just proud, but honored to say that the following individuals are the directors, our right and left hands for some, for the Unified Paranormal Program. And they are, from Morton Area Society of Paranormal, Mr. Fedora himself, Scott Morton, of course. I love Scott. From PDX Paranormal, the one and only awesome Amy McKenzie. From Newsom Paranormal, the laggiest mother I've ever met in my life. There's more to that. Of course, Raymond Newsom. He is number 3. Number 4. Maybe. Number 4. We needed some royalty. We needed some royalty in this. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Texas Wraith Hunters and the Wraith World podcast, my brother, Anthony, I'm not even going to butcher that name, Anthony Wraith. That's what I'm going to call you, Anthony Wraith. And finally, we needed number 5. We needed a 5th member. We needed someone who knows the field, who knows how to promote, who knows what they're talking about, and honestly, who has a lot of experience dealing with people, dealing with teams, helping out in the communities. So it was a no-brainer for us from Eclipse Paranormal, Jen Jacobs. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are your directors for the Unified Paranormal Program, and I am honored and proud to have them on board. So, guys, welcome. Thank you for everything you're doing and you've been doing. That being said, part of being the directors is you have access. You automatically get access to these tier programs, which we've gone over in the agreement last week. So, I did a thing. We did a thing. And honestly, I think they came out fantastic. I'm super excited for this. And this is part of what being a part of the UP program is. Now, we said, and you saw it in the video, that there's merchandise. Tier 2 level, you get merchandise. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here are your directors' merchandise. Right there, we got Jen Jacobs from Eclipse Paranormal. She's got hoodies. Everybody has a hoodie, everybody has a shirt, and everybody has a mug, as you can see. Different colors, all the same price, and they each have their own code. So if you're interested in the code, all you got to do is ask them. And if you're interested in checking out the store, it is upprogramstore.com. You can go check that out. But there is Eclipse Paranormal for Jen Jacobs. Here's Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. There's his, Emmy, PDX's, the Wraith Hunters, Anthony's merchandise. I think that turned out sick. I love this black hoodie. Absolutely love that hoodie. And of course, Mr. Fedora. Here's Wasp's merchandise. I am really excited about that. That looks really good, especially on that mug. That mug looks really cool. And of course, Mackenzie got hers as well. And I said no to the cup for the consultant, so I went with a notebook that is just the logo. It's just with our buddy there. That's it. So that is the merch for the UP program. And if you want to be featured in here as well, you got to be a part of the program. Got to be a part of the program. You got to be on tier 2 level, and you get your own. It's that easy. It's that easy. And there's going to be more coming because we have some supporters. We have supporters to add to that. We have a bunch of other different people that are going to be moving up in the program. So if you're interested, again, guys, it's upprogramstore.com. That link again is in the description. Go check it out. So I'm super excited. We are making some waves. We are really making some waves. We're really having some fun. And this is only the beginning. We had so many people join up so far. And you saw the list. And it's only going to get better. So I think so. I think so too, brother. I really do. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Ron from RRLC Paranormal, what is up, my brother? But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for all this. And for those of you who missed out last week, 50% of the profit that's made from these go right back to the team. So if you get an Eclipse and use their code, there you go. Eclipse gets 50% of the profit. The other 50% comes right back to the program. And it's going to be used for community outreach, for helping people. Nothing comes in my pocket. Things leave my pocket. That's about what happens. Playing some Suns? Nice. That's a great game. I love that. Uh-oh. So we have our first visitor to the show. And the only thing I can say really is at the end of the day, this guy is everywhere. Yeah, I did it. And it's very fitting. He messaged me. He was the first. So, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't need an introduction. You all know him. You all love him. The one and only Brian John Laverty. What's up, brother?
How's it going, buddy?
I don't know. We're finding out together.
Yeah, I like your shirt.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice?
At the end of the day, that's
Mhm.
nice.
And on the
Very
back, follow Parapost and Global Ghost Hunt.
Is it on the back?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I gotta see the back.
Okay. Well, my monitor's too short, so here we go. You won't see anything, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, I could wear it. It's reversible.
Well, there you go.
Follow Global
Wow.
Ghost. See?
Oh, that's cool. That's
Uh-huh.
cool. I like
Uh-huh.
that. I like that a lot.
I've already gotten questions.
Of course he did. Jen Jacobs. Hi, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Of course,
I like the shirt, man.
Well,
I'm gonna trademark that.
that's fine by me. I just like the shirt, and it's
Hi, Mr.
comfy too.
Fedora. How are you?
It's so comfy.
So I wanted to come up. I won't stay long.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to come up and say congratulations on your new show.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing what you bring to this show down the road.
Both of us.
I know I've whipped a couple of ideas past you,
Mhm.
which I think are going to be different.
We'll give a little teaser.
Yeah. So you did ask me earlier, about playing something,
Uh-huh.
and I never answered your question,
Mm-mm.
and I apologize for that.
I figured you had an idea.
Yeah, I figured you were going to play it anyway, so
No, I probably was.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
loaded.
So it's okay. So I wanted to wish you congratulations.
Thank you.
I wanted to congratulate the directors. Some good choices. Maybe one I'm a little iffy about.
Excuse me. Man, that cough, man. The weather change. It's just so weird.
My eyes wander because ever since I moved my desk,
Mhm.
I just see, and being on the 29th floor, I just see all of Toronto. Wow.
Yeah.
North York of Toronto. Not downtown Toronto. But anyways, and congratulate your new directors. And Matt sent me a couple of forms today, and I made a little bit of a joke. I said, "Is there any more that I need to see?" And,
Hey, it's not as much as we've seen in the past with some other
especially
things.
with global, right? So with all the stuff that's going on with global, but that people have to sign.
Mhm.
So, but that's for our safety and theirs. I don't need to say it; it's on your shirt.
Right? Just point.
I don't know if I'm a good choice, but they don't know what else to do with me. Yeah, okay.
Someone's got to keep my ass in line, Fedora.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool. It's cool. So, what's today's show about?
I don't know. That's what I love. That's what I love about the premise of this show, because someone wants to come on and talk about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. They want to talk about paranormal. They want to talk about fishing. They want to talk about cars. They want to talk about conspiracy theories, cryptids. I don't give a shit. Just come on up. Let's have some fun.
There you go.
That's the whole premise of this. So
if somebody comes up with a topic you don't even know, you're going to learn something.
Exactly. Well, I want to go that far.
So what's Anthony's comment about? Cool, I'm safe. What's that about?
I think it's about the whole when I announced to the directors we both had our thoughts and mess with Raymond.
Okay, that's a fantastic question, John.
Maybe
it's a fantastic question that she put up.
Ooh, I never even thought about that one.
I did.
I figured.
Yeah, of course I did.
And
so that liability form that you signed, you are taking responsibility that everybody that's there.
That's fair. And folks, for what he's talking about is when you sign up for the Global Ghost Hunt to investigate legally, Anthony, you have to sign a form. and it's basically, like he said, a liability waiver. That is what he's saying is if you have a group with you, you're taking responsibility for that group as well.
Yes.
That's what that comes down to.
Yep. And it saves your butt and saves ours.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
I love that phrase because it's multi, you know, you can use it multiple ways. I love it.
Yeah.
They signed one for. Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
Then Jen has the most forms.
What's that?
Okay, bye. Then Jen has more forms.
Yeah, well, you know, if you can get them to sign it too, that's fine. But for example, that most of the teams that come in, the team leader is the one that's signing up generally for his team. So he would be the one that would be signing the liability form as well, taking responsibility for his team. But you know what? It's just really it's just a safety precaution.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's really just a safety precaution. I don't imagine anything's going to happen or go wrong during an investigation. I think we've all been out in investigations enough to know that I think 98% of the time we're walking out the way we walked in. So,
yeah.
You know, I for me personally, if there's anybody in your group that are taking risks they shouldn't be taking, then that's the team leader's responsibility to say yay or nay. So I
agree. Like,
let's not talk about Anthony, what he's doing, but
which, by the way, Anthony, I want to know if you do get arrested, is that going to be in dollar bills or pesos?
Yeah,
I need to know
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And for people to know, if you don't know yet, if you want to go over to the Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page, the schedule went out today for, I don't know if you mentioned that because I just happened to come in the room.
Yep.
So, the schedule went out today. And for the people in the room also, the new promo videos are coming out this Friday as well. The teams and the admin teams will be getting a new promo video. So that's coming out this Friday. Yours truly did the videos and they look great. And a
lot of Tylenol.
And what's you want to hey, this is maybe a good time to show one.
Absolutely.
Are you going to show yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did I even have to ask that? I figured.
I'm not egotistical, but it just makes sense because, like, it's my video.
You know? Yeah, of course.
You know.
So this is. Yeah, go ahead.
It's basically going to be the same thing for every team, just to different locations, and just because of looks, I did tweak a couple. I will say that. But this one I'm really proud of, obviously, because it's my wife and I at Pennhurst, and it's recorded. It's going to be recorded. I'm not sending you. I'm just uploading the footage. But the footage from Pennhurst, I'm just uploading it. I was going to say I was going to send it to you.
No, you're not sending it to me. You're going to
I just might, though.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, you know what? And I know teams are going to find out this after the Global Ghost Hunt, but even though the Global Ghost Hunt finishes, that's not it for the teams. Okay. Yep. So what's going to happen after the Global Ghost Hunt, what we're going to get the teams to do, or we can do it because we're going to have all the footage anyways, going through, once they go through the streaming service, then we automatically have them anyways. But what we're going to get teams to do after they're done their investigation, we're going to get you to pick out a 10-minute clip.
Mm-hmm.
What you're going to need to do, you're not going to send us that clip. What's going to happen is you are going to put it in your YouTube channel if you have one, and you can put it in privacy or you can put it in public. Doesn't matter. Once you've done that, then send us the link, and it's going up on the website where it will stay permanently. So when somebody goes to the page with all the videos, they're going to see your video. they're going to click your YouTube link or your video, and it's automatically going to go to your YouTube channel, and people can subscribe to your channel and watch the rest of the video. If you tend to put up your investigation video up on your YouTube channel. So that's something else we're doing for the teams. So eventually what's going to happen is over the next few years, once we start filling it up, we are actually going to have a directory, which means it's going to go from A to Z. And if somebody clicks on the letter D, all the D teams are going to come up that have been part of the Global Ghost Hunt. So you will permanently stay up on the page, and you won't be removed. And
Nope.
this is something else we're doing for the teams to get more people to their YouTube channel. And or if you don't have a YouTube channel, then you can do it on Facebook as well. So you send us, once you put it up on Facebook, you send us the link from the Facebook posting, and we will put that up on the page as well if you don't have YouTube channel. So both ones work, but that's just us giving more support to your team. It just doesn't end. It's going to continue going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even matter if you plan on joining the Global Ghost Hunt again. We're going to get you to do the same thing again in October.
Yep.
To send that 10-minute video. It's 10-minute video, just because it's going up on the site. It can't be really any longer than that because unfortunately it uses up a lot of space. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do for the teams. And if they don't want to do a 10-minute video, they can just send us a link to their channel, and it will automatically go to. But it's probably better that you do, at least this way, when the person's on the website, they're watching the video from there. They can see the 10 minutes, and that's going to entice them to go to your YouTube channel to watch the rest of the video or any other videos that you have up on YouTube. It's just another way of us showing our support to you guys.
The bottom line, folks, is Global Ghost Hunt admin staff has been very busy.
Yes.
That's the bottom line. I think
Yeah.
Brian and I have seen each other more in the past week than
it almost felt like Women Investigate too.
I was just gonna say it almost felt like that. But you know what? It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
So before we play this,
can I just add one more thing?
Yeah, by all means.
Just to let everybody know, if you have not met her yet, her name is Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
She goes by Velma.
She's
don't
awesome.
even ask me to say the last name.
Totally
Her name. She was on Howard's show the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Her thumbnail and her link to her book is now on Global Ghost Hunt. So if you want to go to there, it's on the page where haunted locations sign up.
Yep.
So if you want to go over to haunted locations and click on that link, you can go over and purchase her book. And she will be on Through the Lens, not this weekend, the following. So you get to meet her as well. Hi, Valerie. How are you?
What's up, Valerie? From the Ravens Call. Still here. She's still here to check.
And also, and Haunted 505 Paranormal.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. I can't wait. They're going to.
She's doing Dawson's Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
And Valerie, if you have not seen it, I'm sure you got it. You were supposed to be sent it, but if you haven't seen the schedule, if you can go over to Global Ghost Hunt Facebook page, and you'll see your time where you're going. She already knows her time, but you know,
I'm excited. You know,
yeah,
it's funny doing these videos. You know, it was almost like a tease for me because I'm seeing these locations like you know, Dawson Cemetery, the place that Jason's going, Abnormal. I'm not even gonna.
Shefflin, I believe it's Shefflin Hall.
Shefflin, okay. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that one I'm excited for. The one Pitt's going to, the Haunted Majestic.
Yeah.
All of these are just. Midas Penhurst have been there. I've already checked it out. Got the.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing Jen's Collingwood Art Center. That looks like a really, really cool one.
It looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
it is absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But I guess it's time. We've teased them enough.
Yeah, sure.
So just to let everybody know, so every team is going to be getting these videos. You will be seeing them very shortly as long as you pay attention. So without further ado, here is Mackenzie, the Wicked Queen, and I's promo video, I guess you could call it, for the Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, the music's better. Music's better than the last one you had.
You're lucky I didn't have a countdown. I was that close.
Yeah, I figured as much. So that is pretty cool. You know what, Valerie, I haven't checked that out yet. But if you want to put that in your YouTube channel and use that as your video that you're going to put up on Global Ghost Hunt website, that would probably be a good thing to do. So I don't know if you're in the room. So what we're going to get people to do is, once the Global Ghost Hunt is over, we're going to get them to put a 5 or 10 minute video in your YouTube. You can either put it public or private. Once you've done that, you will send us the link and we will put it up on the Global Ghost Hunt website so people can actually watch that 5 or 10 minutes, and then they can click the link to go over your channel, whether it's Facebook or whether it's YouTube, preferably YouTube. But then they can subscribe to your channel or watch the rest of your investigation or any other videos you have up there if they miss the Global Ghost Hunt.
I don't know why they would.
Yeah, I don't know why they would either. But I do want to let people know that the amount of views that we're getting on Global Ghost Hunt website is absolutely astonishing. We are getting views from all across the world towards the website. It's just been it's been amazing. So I'm really hoping that we get some teams from the Asian countries for October.
I do too. And then I hope we get them from all over. And
Yeah.
there's, speaking of all over, I had this conversation with an individual at work. Actually, they actually like the paranormal, and I turned them obviously on to Global Ghost Hunt, Parapost, Paralinks, and my show. And I said, I had a question, and I kind of want to ask you this. We find paranormal teams all over the world. We know they're there. None in Egypt. Or if so, very few.
Yeah, I think there is a few, but not many. I'd love to see I know of a paranormal team in Egypt. There is one there.
Okay.
I can't recall their name, but there is one there. I'd love to see teams from Thailand. I'd love to see teams from the Philippines. I would, you know what? I would even go as far to say I would love to see teams from India, because they have a lot of haunted locations in India and so much history. And again, we're getting those views from all those countries onto the website. Now, what we might need to do, and I've already spoken to Jordan about this a few times, what we're thinking about doing is actually being able to have the option to change it to your language.
I know we've discussed that before too, and I agree. Even though I know some browsers now, I just noticed this the other day that they will actually do it automatically.
Yeah.
Some browsers, but it's still good to have that option.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it entirely, though.
No.
It doesn't. Which is okay. but I'm they will be, that will be great, Brian. I'm trying to get on logos. I'll keep trying. No problem. You can't, if she can't get onto it?
First time hearing about it. Liz, what can't you get on?
I don't understand why you wouldn't. You can see Global Ghost on all the. We've even had viewers from New Zealand go on to the Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to see it. That's weird. So
let us know, Liz.
Yeah, I will find out if that is a problem. I will find out from Jordan why. Where is Liz?
Liz is in. Oh crap! It's not the UK. I think Scotland. I think.
Yeah, because Jenny can get on the Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah.
Jenny, she's in Ireland. Who's in Scotland? That we know. Chris can get on. He's from Scotland. He can get on the website.
Oh, we'll chat, Liz.
Type in www.globalghosthunt.com and you should be able to get in.
Yep, and it's in the description too. So all you have to just click.
I can. It's odd why you wouldn't be able to get into it. Because Chris can get into it, and he's from Scotland, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But maybe there's something you're doing.
Is it Liz? Are you having problems signing up? Is that the problem? Because if that's the case, we can work with you on that one. That's easy.
There you go. Thank you.
Thanks, I see Jonathan Myers popped in from Crossover Paranormal Society.
I was on a show on Sunday.
I was just gonna say he had an interesting guest Sunday night.
Yeah, that was a great show. I love coming on with Jonathan.
Jonathan is cool. Jonathan is really awesome, and he's doing some great things. Him and Pete, good old Pops. Pops is awesome. I love his dad.
Yeah, actually, before the show started, he showed me a clip of an investigation he did with a little gremlin that he was sitting beside that makes noise when you move.
You know,
when
he
it
did
moves.
Tell me. Yeah, he did tell me about that.
It might be my password. That happens to me with my password. Not sure what. Oh, you're talking. You know what she's talking about? Parapost. She's talking about Parapost Network.
Yeah.
We're talking about Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah.
So you know what, Liz, reach out to me. We'll get you back into the site. It's very simple. I'll send you a link.
That's why I save. I save.
You know what? I think maybe. I don't know if you've been on it since the new change, because there was a new change and you had to go through the new link in order to get And you know what I would suggest too. Uninstalling the Parapost Network app and reinstalling it, because the app has changed. It was updated. So no problems. There's Lurker. I was talking to Carlos a little while ago.
So speaking of Lurker here, Lurker, you ratted Anthony out to me on Creepy Cult. Now I'm going to rat you, or get you ratted out. You ratted on Anthony for disappearing for a couple hours. It came to my attention that somebody freaked out when they had their legs grabbed. You want to explain this one, Lurker? And it was probably Anthony grabbing your legs, to be honest. I mean, he seems like that type of guy. But no, there are some amazing things with Global Ghost Hunt, and honestly, like, I know we're not done.
No.
But getting those videos done right now is just
what happened to those other ones?
I'm still working on them.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. We're just a little teaser, guys. We're gonna have another surprise for the teams. And
we're not going to tell. We're not telling the teams what we're doing.
Nope, you'll find out.
You're getting a surprise for your live.
All I have to say is, if you can't figure it out by the time the patrol goes live, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, the patrols is going to be really cool because one, Rob and Rob are going to be there. Two, Nando's going to be there.
Yep.
And three, I believe Daniel's going to be there from Portal as well.
Yeah, I think he was in the video. They were.
and they are actually having a professional cameraman to film that investigation. Liz, just send me a message and I'll send you a link, and you can just go through the link, and you just might have to pass. You just might have to. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to, because I think it's been a while since you've been on there. Uninstall the app, reinstall it. I will send you the link, and then you can change your password and get in. No problems. Okay.
But I'm super excited. I mean, I know we, said before that it's been a lot that we've all been through, the whole admin staff. But you know what?
I'm tired.
It's
tired.
I am too. You know what? Let's do a podcast about napping. Nando, you want to join? See, you're still here.
I'm tired. I'll be glad. Like I'll be happy when it starts, but I'll be glad when it's over. And then I don't have to think about it for a couple of weeks, and then we start right back up again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, honestly, what I'm really looking forward to, and this is nothing against. I mean, these are great locations. I'm looking at the schedule right now. These are great locations, great teams. But I think Nando will attest to this for me. I'm really excited about our halftime show.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I see the halftime show and I'm just like, yes.
There you
yes. But I agree. It is going to be a great event. It's going to be a really great event.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you know what? I think it's going to be a lot easier for the second one, only because we have everything ready to go from the first one.
Yeah.
Like we have the thumbnails, we have the videos, we have everything done and ready to go for the second one. So it's not going to be as tough for the second one. Well, the only complicated thing that we're going to have is changing our merchandise store.
Well, as long as Google gets the right time zones, we'll be all right. That still upsets me.
Well, I don't know why that upsets you so much.
You go to Google, you get information.
It's 5 hours. Let me see what happens if I type it in, and what it pops up with. So what did you type in?
What did I put? UK time to East Coast or something, or EST, or UK time now. Eastern. I forget what exactly it was. Something along those lines.
5 hours ahead.
See, yours says 5. Mine said 4.
Yeah, it's 5 hours ahead.
My Google and I need to have a chat.
So actually, right here is a question. It says, is UK 4 or 5 hours ahead of Eastern time?
That was probably me.
Actually, see, this is wrong here. This is wrong, because it says 6 hours behind London time. That's wrong, because they're 5 hours ahead.
Well,
so I don't know.
Either Google or Nando, one of you change your mind. One of you make up your mind and stick with it, please, because I'm getting confused over here.
Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. Oh well, it is what it is. It's fun. We all know it's 5 hours. So, and the reason why I know it's 5 hours, because when I do Through the Lens, I put 4, and then it's 9 p.m. GMT time. See, there you go. Look at Liz.
See, and have you ever learned something and you knew for the longest time that it was the truth? Like that's what it was. That's what you believed. And all of a sudden something comes out of left field and makes you question everything. That's what I felt like doing those time zones. Because I was like,
I'll give you a perfect example. Marriage.
Wicked Queen ain't home, so I think I'm safe.
Marriage.
No.
Yeah.
Mackenzie knows I love her. My first.
Well, I can only say that because I'm divorced. So
I'm divorced too.
Yeah.
You know what? I have the best ex-wife. She leaves me the fuck alone.
What was that?
I said I have the best ex-wife. She leaves me the fuck alone.
Mine didn't.
No, actually, my ex-wife isn't too bad. In all honesty, I have her as a friend on Facebook. We don't like communicate, but she's there. But there we go.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Aha! Here's somebody new to my channel.
He was on. He was on last night. Actually, he came up on the marathon with Howard.
And he was
5 hours of. I'm sorry, 5 hours for God's sakes.
Yeah.
That's way too long.
It goes by quick. But he was actually one of the ones who investigated with Lurker and Anthony.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, right, Anthony or Lurker, if you're still here. But I think Pedro actually investigated with them.
So we have a new podcast that's going to be starting up on Parapost Network Central.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, were you on? Did you come in last night? You did, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I was in. Yeah, I was in for.
I forgot.
About like 2 hours.
Yeah. So Reginald, I guess he's on Paralinks.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming over to Parapost now too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Reggie.
So he's going to be on Parapost. And he figured out so I sent him the notification last night to become editor, and he couldn't locate it anywhere. And because Parapost Network Central is still classic, and he has Meta.
Oh.
So he had to go searching for it, and he found it eventually. But this is why I don't like Meta, and I don't like I don't like either of them. But to be honest, I'll be so happy when we get live streaming on Parapost Network. Like I'm done with Facebook, to be honest.
I mean, StreamYard, I appreciate you. I really do. And I appreciate the streaming service. But Facebook, this is just for you. Seriously, leave it alone. Stop. It was fine.
What Sean got? What happened with Sean? Sean Ellis. He got blocked from Messenger for not doing anything.
I saw that. He just woke up and had a ban.
Somebody got it yesterday, right?
Yeah, somebody would have to report him for something, but it's Sean. Sean's probably one of the quietest ones I know. And he doesn't mess with anybody. He don't give a shit. He just does his own thing.
I don't understand. I really don't understand Facebook and their rules. Like 1 minute you think, okay, well, I get it. Then something else happened. You go, okay, well, that doesn't make any sense. No. So apparently I don't get it. Yeah, anyhow. But I wanted to come up on your show and say congratulations. I look forward to future shows, as always. I'm glad you're back doing your shows. I'm glad you've moved on.
It's going to take a lot more than this big mouth to keep shit.
I'm glad you've moved on from certain people. But
we're getting to that.
Yeah. So,
I took notes.
Is that happening today in this show?
Yeah, I took notes.
Oh, it is? Can I listen?
Yeah, I don't care.
Can I hear and add my 2 cents?
It's a live show. Everybody can listen.
Well, no, I mean, do you want me to stay in the room or do you want me to go in the audience?
No, I'd love to hear your opinion.
Okay.
I was going to say these are my notes, but no, these are my Through the Lens notes. I had to get a separate notebook. But
you did that on purpose.
Yes. And I don't know if you caught it, but Nando, that was a shot at you from our meeting.
Yeah, I got to watch Nando's show. Nando had a show today.
He had a great show. And his guest had a great mustache. I mean, I
saw the picture of him. I've seen him on other shows, I think.
Perfect mustache.
Congratulations, Jen, on the 233% more traffic in the last week.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
She actually did a radio commercial this week. Have you gotten that radio commercial yet? She did a radio commercial and for her team and her investigation and her event.
I know she said she
spoke
did
about Global Ghost Hunt. She did it. What's today? Wednesday? I think she did it on Monday.
Yeah, I think that's when her and I last spoke. Well, no, we spoke today, but yeah, I think it was Monday. But for those of you who don't know, Jen actually runs 2 really amazing events. The Men of the Paranormal retreat, which yours truly will be at. I can't wait. and the women's para retreat. Both can be found on Facebook. Go ahead and check them out. And if you can, join it, go have some fun. Why not?
Investigate.
Meet new people. That's the one
Yeah.
thing I love about these events. You get to go and meet new people. I think that's one of the biggest things I'm really upset that I'm going to miss Fear Fest is because I'm going to miss out on a lot of people. But I get to go to New Orleans and I get to spend 17 and a half, almost 18 hours in the car with the Wicked Queen.
You know what you should have called your show? Your new show?
What's that?
Vice versa. Because you're going to have some vices towards people. Vice versa would have been a good name. Get away from the para, since you're doing everything.
No, I'm dead. Well, the reason why the para, because I'm not normal. That's why.
There you go. Jen Jacobs just added 2 awesome ladies to.
That's really amazing. I'm so happy.
Great.
I'm excited.
Are you speaking at that one?
No, not the women's.
The men's?
The men's, I don't know. Jen, am I? I don't fucking know. I know.
I thought you were speaking at one of them.
I'm podcasting one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were speaking at one of them.
I don't know. Jen, am I? Am I speaking? We'll ask Jen right now. I don't care. Not to put you on the spot, Jen. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, Vice Versa would have been a good name for his show.
No. Maybe.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
But I already created merch. And I like my merch.
Well, your merch is great, but I think it would have been Vice Versa. Would have been really good for your title of your show. Just saying.
Well, WTF is that?
Can you change it?
Probably.
He's a team lead.
Okay.
There you go. You're a team lead. What does that mean?
I'm leading a team. I'm leading a team.
Oh, okay. Because she's gonna have groups. Aren't you speaking, Brian? Well, as far as I know, I am. But it's going to be virtual, right?
Oh, I was going to say we could do a duo.
Yeah, no, it's going to be virtual. Yeah. I'm going to put a nice filter on.
Right on a big screen. It's going to be like a drive-in movie.
It's not a good. It's definitely not a good thing. That's for sure. So I'm, and I think I'm supposed to be a guest speaker at the Ghostorama too in June. Yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Dan Holdren is putting on the Ghostorama.
Oh, okay.
And that's in Michigan.
Yeah.
Is it Kalamazoo? Is Kalamazoo in Michigan?
I think so. It sounds right. They got some weird names up there.
I think that's where it is, Kalamazoo.
They got some weird names up there.
So I'm speaking to that. Speaking at that event, I believe. And then obviously I'm speaking at the one in New Orleans too.
That one better be live. That's all I have to say.
So originally I thought because I was going to be a guest speaker and he had so many guest speakers that I thought all those guest speakers would be going on the stage at the same time so we can all speak. Wouldn't that be much better than just having it singly?
Like, I know what you mean, like kind of like a Comic-Con type thing where they all have one big panel.
Yeah, I think that would be much better. Ghostorama. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be. You're an hour and a half from there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be in June, I think. Ghostorama. Yes. It's cool. And there's actually going to be, I believe there's going to be investigation both nights. Or one night. Yeah.
All I know is, and I get nothing against her, but I get a little freedom from the Wicked Queen. I've already told her that I'm going. I was like, Jen asked me to show up. I'm going to go. I want to go.
It's funny when any man says that he's got a little bit of freedom, he has to say that at the beginning. And he sounds a little timid when he says that because he's afraid that it's going to get back to her. And yeah.
I know that she doesn't fully watch my shows.
That's why I stay single.
Yeah. Well, you guys everybody that I speak with wants a like one-on-one fight match with me and the Wicked Queen for like pay-per-view. I don't know. They just want to see her.
He's going to be there in November. Where is he going to be in November? Oh, it's for the for Jen's men retreat. Is that where he's going to be?
I thought that was September.
See, there you go. Jen said Wicked Queen can come too.
I didn't see that comment.
You didn't see that coming?
No comment. I'm ignoring the comment.
Why?
I'm picking. I'm just picking.
Oh, okay. So I spoke to Lurker today about sponsors.
Mhm.
So he's had a couple of feelers, but I think and I told him today, I think we're more concentrated on the second one than we are for the first one, because the first one was really about, we're going to get the numbers. Oh, see, it's November
Oh.
because they gave the September date away. That's pretty shitty.
Well, I still now it means because I already asked off for the original dates, so now I have a weekend for fishing
There you go.
or hunting. I
Are
think
you going to do hunting and fishing on the show?
probably.
Yeah. I don't know either of those, so we can't talk about those.
Well, hunting's
I don't
real
fish.
easy. Well, hunting's easy.
What's
You
hunting?
go. You just go. Well, I do archery, so you don't have to worry about the noises.
Archery. Good
Oh,
Lord.
yeah. So
You're a man of all gifts, aren't you?
I didn't say hit everything, but
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know the Ghost-O-Ramas in June, at the beginning of June. I haven't heard from Dan about. He asked me last October to be a guest speaker. So, anyways, go ahead. So you
Oh,
do
no.
archery.
Yeah.
So you're
ours is
now
just-
not only do you hunt, but you don't hunt with guns. You hunt with bow and arrows.
Mhm.
Well, that's talented. I will have to say, when I was in high school, I could hit the target.
Yeah, and then see the funny thing is we have like Mackenzie and I, we both have compound bows. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's the ones with the little balls on top or the little wheels.
What do you do with those little balls?
No, the wheels, all it is, it just helps you draw it back. That's all.
Oh,
it is.
the little wheels. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I
that's
know
all
those,
it is.
yeah. Okay.
But anyway, so we're here at the house. We've got a target, and we can hit them just fine. But you get out into the field where there's deer, like I think it was last year or the year after, or the year before. It was so difficult to just hone in because the wind picks up halfway through your shot, or something happens, and it's early in the morning or towards the end of the evening. But yeah, I'll be going live. It'll be early though, because a lot of the times it's like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we used to have archery in school, and I always did really, really well with archery. So
I had one deer, and Jen, you'll love this. It's about 40 yards away, downhill, so about 35-30 you have to aim for. I drew back, took my shot, wind picked up, and dropped it right in front of the deer. Deer literally stood there, looked down at the arrow, and looked straight at me like, the fuck? And I'm just like, okay. So I drew again, shot. Again, wind pushed it, just missed the deer, like went right under the throat.
Mm.
And it just sat there, looked at me, and just kind of stood up straighter. And I'm like, well, you fucking see me now. So I stood up, and he just started running, took off. And I was like, don't challenge me and back down. What the fuck? I love deer. I love hunting deer. But fishing is going to be fun.
Yeah, there was a guy that lived up the street from me when I was growing up that he used to go out hunting for deer, and some of the deer that he would bring home were absolutely huge. And then what he would do is he would cut it all up, and he would give the meat to all the neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law actually nailed a deer with his car, like most of us do. And my father-in-law, we went, picked it up, threw it in the back of his truck. He gets home, and there's just blood dripping down on the back end of his truck, and hung it right there in front of the garage.
Yeah, there was a also when I was growing up, there was a Portuguese family that lived right across the road from me, or like kind of like across the road, but 3 houses down.
Mm-hmm.
And every year, and it was, I think this is one of the main reasons I got turned off pork and stopped eating pork, was because they would hang the pigs in their garage, and we would, as kids, which is probably not a great thing to do, would watch them gut the pigs when they did it. And they
You
would do
know-
it with the door open and all the kids would gather around. That probably wasn't a great thing to do, but it was definitely we expected it every year. And
I think I was desensitized when my father hit a deer in his truck when I was young, and it was young enough to where I still remember it very well. We just got done fishing, and as he was leaving the pond or the lake, nailed a deer. Didn't have his gun on him. Called the state troopers because they patrol all that area. They came out and the deer was still alive. And you don't just do that. You don't just leave them. You put them out of their misery. You don't want to be cruel. You don't want to let them suffer. And I wanted to watch. I'm like 5-6 years old. I wanted to watch. And my dad's like, "No, you're not gonna watch. You're not gonna watch." I'm like, "Do it! Come on, let me." And the cop shot the deer right in front of me, and I started cheering. I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Well, I got in when I was, how old was I? I think I was 23, 24, somewhere around there. And I got in a big time car accident to avoid a deer.
Mhm.
And I went right off the road and I flipped the car, and the whole tranny, the whole car was totaled. It was a complete write-off. It was my father's car.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I ended up in the hospital. I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks.
Mm.
So yeah, that was a bad moment to avoid hitting a deer, because I think I had a better chance avoiding it than hitting it, because who knows what could have happened if I hit it.
See, that's the problem with. I don't know about everybody else, but I know Bill, if he's in the room, he'll attest to this. Here in Pennsylvania, and I'm sure Fedora knows it too. Those deer will wait for your car. It's almost like they're challenging. They're playing a sick game of Frogger, and they will wait for your car just to be at the last second and then jump out. You'll see them. You'll see their eyes most of the time. You'll see them just standing alongside the road, and you go to slow down, and as soon as you get within 30 yards or 20 yards, they'll hop right in front of you. It's like,
wow. Look what Jen wrote up here. Cadence of good Lord.
That's almost as good as I was on the interstate.
That's horrible.
I was on the interstate going to Missouri. An 18-wheeler nailed a deer. It hit so hard, all you saw was a pink cloud.
Wow.
That's how hard that thing hit. Deer was gone.
Yeah. Well, one thing you definitely want to avoid in Canada is the moose.
Oh,
and they love to cross the road, especially outside of Edmonton. Well, I was driving to Edmonton and with my son, we did a cross-country tour from Toronto to Edmonton, which took us 3 days. And we saw a moose come out on the road. This thing was gigantic. And the way it would run, and like you could hear it run, and it was almost like the ground was shaking when it was running. This moose was so bloody big. Like it had to be as tall as an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, and they said that moose are about the size of a school bus.
This thing was huge. Oh. And I was thinking to my son, if we would have gotten here a few seconds earlier, who knows what could have happened? Because when we were driving up, it just started crossing the road. And I like, obviously I'd seen moose like on TV, in a zoo, but not driving. And this thing was like unbelievable. It was so huge, and I couldn't believe how big it was. And you definitely do not want to hit a moose, because your car is going to be totaled and they're still going to walk away from it.
Oh yeah, they'll laugh at you. If you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, just unreal.
It's like a lot of the bear up here. Brown bear, black bear, they can get pretty big, but brown bear are pretty big too, and you wouldn't even expect to see to realize how big they actually are. It's just odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how
They
long
do.
is your show going to be?
Mm. I don't know.
You really don't know anything.
No, see that's the beautiful thing. What's up, Jenny? That's the beautiful thing. What the hell?
Hi, Jenny.
But that's the thing with this show. I mean, you guys know me by now. I don't script anything, so who knows what? Depending on the conversation, we have a great conversation. Go 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. Just want to chat and bullshit. It could be a half hour, hour and a half. I don't really care. There's no time frame. It's whatever. It's whatever the audience wants to make it.
So do you need to just, because we talked a little bit about fishing earlier, do you need to have a fishing license there? And what is the cost for your fishing license?
So you can get here in PA, you can get visitor licenses that only are like $15 for like 3 days.
Okay.
And you can go wherever you want, do whatever. It's just like a regular, fishing license. However, for residents, I paid, I think, $38 for the season.
Really?
But it goes all year. It goes till 2024. It goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a cash grab to me.
It really is, and get even better. So if you want to go on Lake Erie, that's extra. You've got to pay extra for that. If you want trout, which that's what I fish, I love trout. You have to get a trout stamp. That's extra. I think
so. It is a cash grab then.
Oh yeah. PA's corrupt as fuck.
Now, could you actually find one online and get one made up yourself?
No, because I think it's out on my vest, but it has it's like a regular license. It's got the state, and it changes colors every year. It has the year on it. It's got all the information. You have your own license number. You've got to sign it. And depending on where you go, if a warden comes up and they want to see it, you have to show them. It has to be visible at all times. And if they think it's fraud, that's a big ass fine. Huge fine. Oh yeah.
What's the fine?
I think it's $3,000. I want to say.
Oh wow.
$3,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
They consider it a government document. It's just like a regular license.
Interesting.
And I don't know. The same way with hunting. Like when we get our archery license, we have buck, and then we have doe tags, because you have to tag and report it. You have to report your harvest, and you only get a certain amount.
Wait a minute, you have to report what you caught?
Yep.
Really?
You have to report what you shoot.
Oh wow.
For deer, for whitetail, and they give you tags, and you have to tag it. Once you trace it down, and you know it's dead, you put your tag on it, and then you've got to call the county and report it. Now here's the real funness of this. Our county where I live,
funness a word? Funness?
It is now.
Is that a word?
It is now.
Okay.
But but the fun part is our county is divided into different areas. Like there's WB, there's WU, a bunch of different letters. I don't know where they come up with it, but it's all weird. And you have to report to them where you're gonna be hunting at. And you have to, if you get something from out of the area, you've gotta definitely report it, and you've gotta basically pay a certain amount of fee. There's a certain fee you have to pay.
So what happens what are the chances if you were to kill a deer and get caught for not reporting it?
Depending on where you're hunting. There's where I hunt, it's private property.
Okay.
It's considered private property. Game wardens usually don't come out there.
Okay.
We have state game lands all over the place.
So the likeliness of them catching you because you're going on private property, you probably wouldn't have to do it.
Most of the time it's more of a don't do that. You shouldn't be doing that type thing. But there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of state game lands that run in conjunction with a lot of these private properties. So you've got to be very careful, because if, say you shoot a deer in private property and it runs into the game lands, then you're screwed. If you get caught taking that deer, it's bad.
Now,
It's
how are they
real
going to
bad.
nail you for that? Unless, I guess they get the serial number off the bullet, or
Well,
if
what
they can get it off the bullet.
typically in the state game lands, they have trail cams all over the place. And for those who don't know what a trail cam is, I actually took one to Penhurst. We actually got one specifically for ghost hunting. But right here is the trail cam.
Okay.
IR, it takes video, it takes pictures. Now, mind you, they're only like 10, 15-second video clips, but it's complete infrared, complete night vision. And what you do is, before the season, you set a bunch of these up wherever you're going to go hunting. And then you just take the SD card, which comes in each one, just a little guy. You take them and you figure out where the deer are, because they're creatures of habit like we are. They will stick close to a certain trail. They'll stick close to, they'll maintain where they're at. And the state game lands, they put a bunch of these guys out for poachers. And if they see you crossing in, and it's a big risk. They could basically stop you.
I just don't, I've never seen the enjoyment of going out and killing something.
See, for me, especially hunting deer, number one, we use all the meat here at the house. We have venison, we cook it, and that's what we usually use for the winter. We don't go out and buy meat. We use the venison.
It tastes like chicken?
No, it's more like if you take a beef steak, and put a little bit of salt or sugar in it, it's a little sweeter. Sweeter. It's really good. Actually, you come down, I'll make sure you get some.
Okay.
But no, for me, the enjoyment, just like fishing, it's not about catching and killing the fish. It's just about being out in nature. Being out, like, there is nothing to me more enjoyable than standing in the middle of a creek. No cell service, nobody around me, just me, the creek, nature, and then going hunting, minus being fucking cold.
Yeah, but you can still go out in nature and go on a hike and not have to kill anything.
You could. But it's the thrill of it. It's the thrill. Like, when you sit there and just draw back, like when you're hunting, doing archery, and you're sitting there and the deer is 30 yards from you, and it's just you and that deer. Nothing else matters. It's a feeling. It's addicting. It's like getting a tattoo.
So what happens if it has babies, like Jenny's asking?
Depends. See, that's where you can only hunt during certain times. Like, there's a thing called rut, where that's when they're in the mood, we'll just say. And there's you only get like a week. You only get a week time frame. So even if a doe is pregnant, it's real early in the pregnancy. So it's not like,
but what happens if she had a baby before the hunting started? You're gonna kill the baby too? You're cruel.
You know what?
Man.
To be honestly,
you're a cruel man. I'm with Jenny on this one.
Hey, I'm hungry. That's steak to me. That's venison. That's meat.
Oh, there you go.
But no,
people live off the land. They did it for thousands of years.
See, me personally, I'm more of a buck. I like buck. You can use more of, like, you can get it mounted. You can get the antlers mounted and everything. That's what I like, buck.
Yeah.
Plus, they're more of a fight.
Can you tell if a deer's pregnant?
Yeah, you can see the belly. Not when it's early, though. Just like a lot of females.
Asking a question. Yeah. Even when she's pregnant, you still shoot?
No. If I can tell, no. Because, like I said, usually
that's good.
Usually by the time you can tell that they're pregnant, you can't hunt. You only get like a 2-week opportunity. It's not like it's a full season. And then there's certain times you can take doe, you can hunt doe, and there's certain times you can hunt just buck.
Okay.
We have antlerless and antlered.
I know you enjoy it. For me, it's just I don't see any enjoyment in doing that, and I just don't think I ever would. I just don't have the desire. It's the exact same thing with fishing. I don't have the desire to fish, to be honest. I would rather go out. If I'm going to go out and do anything, it's going to be something to do with sports.
Yeah.
You
Well, and
know, and that's my enjoyment.
the other side of it too is, especially here in PA, like they're overpopulating, so they destroy crops. So they are considered a pest.
Same with rabbits too, right?
Exactly.
Because a lot of people go out and shoot rabbits too.
Yeah, we have small game season too.
Yeah.
And turkey, and like it's not just about the killing. It's not. It's basically
it kind of is.
It's the environment. It's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's
because you said a little while ago you get the thrill of doing.
I do, but I personally do.
For you, it is
for me.
Yeah, for you, but not necessarily for other people.
But
some other people that live out in those type of environments are doing it to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get that.
Like I said, all winter long we don't buy meat, we don't buy beef. We live off of venison. We stock up. It saves us money.
Yeah, there you go.
So
you know what? I don't judge. To each his own. You like hunting. I like playing sports, and that's what's the great thing.
And it's a culture thing too. I mean, I grew up in redneck area. That's what we do.
Oh, did you? Where's that?
Central PA. It's
okay.
It's
Is that a redneck area?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even like that term.
We don't
redneck.
Care.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm proud of it.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
Ask Mackenzie. She calls me a redneck, and I'm like, yeah.
Does she?
Oh yeah.
So when I'm going to Hinsdale House,
mm-hmm.
Am I going through PA?
No, because that's in New York. That's above me. You're gonna be close. You're gonna be right on the border. Basically, you're gonna be about 3 hours north of me.
Okay.
Because it's just basically a straight up drive, straight north for me.
Well, I'm supposed to be coming up in October, right? Are you still having your wedding?
Yep.
So are you inviting people?
Everybody.
Or is it just going to be a small family affair?
Nope. Everybody is invited. Everybody who wants to come.
So I think I'm pretty well. I think I'm coming up on that. I think I'm coming to that.
I hope so.
So is it free bar?
No, I don't know about that. I think Mackenzie and I wanted to do a BYOB.
Okay. I don't drink, so it doesn't really matter to me. I was letting other people know. I don't drink, so I'll have probably a water.
Bring your own beverage. There. How's that?
So I have to bring my own water?
No.
Oh, I got to stop at the store before I go to Matt's wedding. So are you sending out invitations, or is it just emails?
It's just the event online. There's a Facebook event that everybody can go to. It's on my personal page. I think Mackenzie shared it out.
Oh, that's good. So you're going live?
Damn right.
I just can't picture you in a suit.
I'm not going in a suit. We're gonna probably no. It's Mackenzie.
What are you gonna wear?
It's the Wicked Queen we're talking about. We'll probably
I don't know. Does she want to get in a dress? No. Okay.
Not even.
Wedding is a special time and a special moment.
When
people get out of their vices with, what she normally wears, because this is kind of something different. This is special. This is lifetime commitment, and it's a celebration. Yes.
See, when
what's the date, Matt?
October 17th.
Ooh, okay. And then you're going to New Orleans.
Yep. We're leaving early on the 18th, and we're driving the entire way.
You couldn't push it another week?
No.
Like, I'm not talking about the honeymoon. I'm talking about the vacation.
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
No?
Couldn't.
It's too bad. Because it would have been nice to see you at Fear Fest. But it's a good thing, because then you're going to have to take care of the streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
So both of us couldn't be there. You're going to have to take care of the streams. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I'll take care of when you're away, but then you'll take care of when you come back.
Yeah.
Because I'll be away.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I know we were gonna go live. We're gonna go live at the wedding, but we wanted everybody to be invited. Everybody, I mean, like I said in a previous stream, this is family.
Yeah.
This is
So how
family.
many people are you expecting at the actual, not through the live, at the actual wedding?
I don't know. I know you said you were coming. I know Fedora said he was wanting to come. I think Lurker's gonna try. Patty's gonna try.
So can I bring a date?
I don't care. I mean, Ken's gonna be there.
Ugh.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Ken's gonna be there.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to be my date, yeah. If anybody wants to be my date to Matt's wedding, yeah, I'm open.
Lex.
I think Nadine might have a problem with that. Nando will.
There you go.
Nando will be. I'm sure Sarah will be my date. Sarah would love to be my date. I hope Nando's here and he hears that, because Nando gets pissed off when me and Sarah do that. It's funny.
Don't worry, Nando. I'll be your date. There
Brian
you go.
But no.
There you go.
Definitely not. Definitely not. So do a bachelor auction for being his date. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a pretty good idea. Raise some money for you.
Yeah, but
so
then
you can fly instead of driving.
But then you run into the white.
Very funny. He is still in the room. Tell Sarah she can be my date.
I got you, Nando. I got you. No, but then...
I was hoping he was still in the room to hear that. That's funny.
Jen, to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, this is where you get into that white chicks issue. Have you ever seen the movie White Chicks?
No.
Oh, you need to watch that.
Okay.
Basically, the short version is male dressed up as a female gets auctioned off. They're undercover cops. They get auctioned off to Terry Crews.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's hilarious. So actually, you know what?
Brian, take Max. Max is not allowed over the border.
That's true.
Unless I have special papers.
Actually, Anthony, it would be like White Chicks if everybody's seen the movie White Chicks. The only difference would be Big Frida would buy Brian. Then he'd be stuck. Oh, that would be funny.
Are we planning something at my expense?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I'd love to take Max. I would take Max in a heartbeat, but unfortunately he wouldn't be allowed over the border unless he had the proper paperwork. And
yeah, they're real stinky.
And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the rules still exist in the States. But normally when you take a pet over the border, they have to be quarantined for a few days. But I don't think they do that anymore, actually.
I don't know.
So all I would need to have is proof of his rabies shots and when he got them. And he got them last November when I got him. So and the rabies shots, you have to do those every 3 years.
I know for dogs we have to get them registered every year.
No, I don't need a passport for Max. I just need a passport for myself. I just need proof of. I know, Jen. So I'll drive all the way to where you are, then drive all the way to Pennsylvania.
Seems legit.
He will have to stay somewhere because I won't leave him by himself. Obviously, for obvious reason.
Yeah. So
am I staying the whole weekend? When are you guys leaving? Like right after the wedding?
Yes, we are leaving the 18th. We have reservations. We actually found this 2-bedroom house actually that we're renting out. It's like a vacation home, and we've got to check in on the 19th. And it's a 17-hour drive, so we're going to be leaving early in the morning on the 18th to get down there by the 19th.
Okay, so what time is the wedding? I'm just trying to plan this out.
No, you're fine. I think we were saying we were going to go to the courthouse around 10 o'clock when they first open. Yeah. And then we're going to have like a lunch. So noon till like 8 or however long we want to do. It's not going to be a very long night.
So I actually have to arrive the day before.
I mean, if you want to, I'm taking that.
You know what? I'm thinking about watching it on the live. Because it's to drive from me to you is 6 hours.
Well, think of it this way: we can hang out and go to a couple of 10. We could do some investigating for huntophobia.
No, we can't. How are we going to do that?
Centralia. There's a lot of other places.
Take me over to Gettysburg.
Yeah, you want to come down early? I'll take you to Gettysburg.
So you're getting married on a Friday? Is that a Friday?
Tuesday, I think it is.
A Tuesday?
The 17th. We both like, obviously, the paranormal, fall, Halloween, and we don't remember the exact day we started dating. So what we did was we added both of our birth dates together. Hers is the 12th, okay. Mine's the 5th. So the 17th. So we have literally our day. It's fall season and the 17th. We're a weird couple, if you guys haven't noticed.
Yeah, I had a relationship once where we didn't remember when we started dating. We never really had of course, the relationship didn't last very long, so it doesn't really matter. But I think it was a couple of years. But yeah, so that means I'm going to have to be the day before. So are other people traveling down? Because it would be cool if there's other people traveling down. That way I could stay in a place where they're all staying too, right?
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Honestly, I don't know. No one said anything. People.
Yeah. So we know who your real friends are.
Right.
Yeah, traveling down for your wedding. I'm traveling all the way from Canada.
I know Fedora said he's going to definitely try him and Step and the rest of them.
How far are they from? How far are they? They're only a couple of hours, right?
Yeah, 3.5 hours. Yeah.
I think mine are 6 or 7 hours drive down. But I need to bring a date. Maybe we'll do an auction. A date with Brian for the night.
Where's Howard? Somebody tag Howard. This is a Howard idea.
And then we give all the money for Fear Fest.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Yeah. Of course, it'd make more sense if we gave the money to Global Ghost Time, to be honest.
We'll split it.
Yeah. Good idea. You think anybody would actually?
I've seen people buy the dumbest shit in the world that they don't need. No, but I'm sure people would throw money at this.
So, do you think anybody would actually buy me?
I'm sure. We could start the auction right now, ladies, gentlemen. I don't know.
This has happened before. This has actually happened before, where I was auctioned off.
Oh.
And it was about a year and a half ago, I think. And it went up to like $6,000. But it was like playing, right? There wasn't actually any money involved, but it's actually, I don't know if anybody would purchase me. That's a terrible thing to say, to be honest.
There you go. If we got our first bid.
Where's that? I bid 50 pesos. How much is 50 pesos? Like 5 cents?
Pretty much. Do I hear 55? There you go. Jen's got you.
What's that? I promote you for a date. Okay. So there we go. Then what we do is we auction me off, and then we give all the money to Matt and Mackenzie, so then they can stay an extra week in New Orleans, so they can stay for the Fear Fest. I like it. So it'd be like a wedding gift.
There you go.
Selling me for your wedding gift.
You know what? I saw Jen tagged Howard, but let's tag Ken Allen on this one too. I feel there's some more bids.
I'd be kind of afraid to see what Ken Allen is going to bid.
Oh baby.
I'm going to tell you this much, though. I am going to meet Ken Allen in the very, very near future, because I know Patty wants me to come out to Florida. So I am going to go out to Florida, but I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it after the summer, just because, it's really, really extremely hot in Florida and humid. So we need you to do a photo shoot. That's not a problem. I can do a photo shoot. I have some good photographers that I know for my acting. Denise Grant, who did my last photos, she was phenomenal. She actually, you want to hear a couple of funny stories. Denise Grant, who did my last photos for my headshots, she's a very, very, very well-known photographer here in Toronto, quite famous. She's done a lot of famous people. Actually, I was at the gym today, just speaking of the gym. So so she's done a lot of famous people, and I just happened to ask her, who is the best person you ever took a picture of? Like, not the picture itself, like the person itself.
Yeah.
Like, who was the best person that you ever took pictures of? And she goes, the best person was that I ever took photos of, and she was the kindest person in the world, Celine Dion.
I can see that.
And in fact, I'll tell you how nice she was. Denise got a phone call during the photo shoot, and her grandmother was in the hospital, or somebody she knew was in the hospital. It was her grandmother or something like that. And she goes, "Oh, what's the hospital?" And Celine Dion actually sent flowers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is
now
awesome.
This is going to surprise you, who the worst person was. I asked her, who was the biggest jerk that you ever took photos of? And this might surprise you. William Shatner.
I actually, it kind of surprises me, but I've heard he can be egotistical.
She said he was the biggest jerk she ever met in her entire life. And during the photo shoot, during the photo shoot, she needed him to move, like in certain positions. And he said to her, "Don't talk to me, talk to my assistant." The assistant was literally 5 feet away from him. So she had to talk to his assistant, and then his assistant relayed the message to him.
I would have walked out. I would.
And so if he would say no, the no went to his assistant, and then the assistant said no to Denise. That's how it went. The whole photo shoot.
I would have had a disposable camera in my pocket. And if he would have pulled that shit on me, I would have handed the disposable to the assistant and go, "Give this to Mr. Shatner," and walk right out.
Yep.
That's exactly what I would have done. And be like, just take it your fucking self, dude. Grow up.
And also, he was, and I don't know if and I'm sure most people know this, but he's a heavy, heavy, heavy drinker. And he was drinking during the whole photo shoot. And he was drunk. But that surprised me, because he seems like a pretty cool guy when you see him on TV.
Well, because the cameras.
But again, in real life, it's
just like these shows. Some people act certain ways when the cameras are on, and act completely different when the cameras are off.
Yeah.
And we've dealt with that before. And honestly, I've had enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough of that bullshit. Which actually is a good segue. Actually, that actually works.
Does it?
It actually does.
You're welcome.
So, for those of you who missed it, I'm going to play it one more time. We actually have started, and by we, I mean the Wicked Queen and myself, we have started a brand new program called the Unified Paranormal Program. It is taking the place of the P3 program, which means P3 is no more. I'm going to be getting rid of all the Facebook pages, all that stuff. Nothing against anybody, but we started a brand new program. And if you want to know a little more about it, check out this video and you'll see. So be right back.
That was good.
I like
That was
that.
good.
I like the
Yeah,
credits too. The credits.
Yeah,
It's
the
good.
credit. I didn't see my name though.
You didn't send it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just got it.
Well, you got the supporter one.
What did I get yesterday?
That was the one for the regular to join the program.
So what is the one you sent me today?
The supporter agreement.
What is the supporter agreement?
The one where we can put the merchandise, you get Parapost,
Oh,
and then get
okay,
75.
okay.
We were all
Am I
talking
getting
about.
any more? Should I expect one tomorrow?
I mean, if I get bored, I can write some stuff up about your house.
Anyways, I'll let you continue on with your show. I gotta go, but I'm again, as I said at the beginning, and you're right, Liz. It was very sweet of Celine Dion to do that. Good luck on your show.
Thanks.
I'll probably come up on later shows. I'll pop up at some point.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
It's always awesome hanging out with you,
yeah, it was fun.
whether live or not. We always have a good time.
That's true.
Even
It
the
was fun.
headaches.
What's that?
Even the headaches. The headaches are
Okay,
even fun.
well, you know, when you went out on, I was going to go on a high with those nice words, but
they
didn't
are
say
fun.
that.
They are fun.
Yeah, I know.
Because you know.
Okay, dude. At the end of the day, it's all fun
It is.
until somebody loses an eye.
Or Google listens to Google
Yeah.
for hours.
Well, I'll let you finish up your show, and I will talk to you soon, probably tomorrow. But good luck and all the best, and I hope the show does really well.
Thanks, brother. I really appreciate
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Have a great night, brother.
You too, man. Ciao.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brian John Laverty from Global Ghost Hunt, Huntophobia, Parapost Network Central, and everything else. So, before we continue, because we're only going to be a little bit longer, I want to give shout outs to obviously Brian. Again, thank you for everything he does and all the support he does for myself, the shows, and really everybody. Brian, we couldn't do it without you, brother. We really love you and appreciate you. Obviously, we mentioned Howard earlier. Howard, Chrissy, and Steven, I'm going to throw you under the bus too. Everything that everybody does over at Paralinks or has done over at Paralinks, you guys are another extended family. You guys, are nothing but positivity, both Parapost and Paralinks. You guys are awesome. Love you for it and respect the hell out of you. We talked about Global Ghost Hunt. Guys, go to globalghosthunt.com. Show your support, show your love, and find out information. Find out information if you want to be a part of it. And obviously, we spoke about Fear Fest. Fear Fest is going to be a blast down in New Orleans, and it's sad that Mackenzie and I won't be able to be there for the event. But seriously, guys, if you can go, seriously go. Links are in the description for all the events. And also, I want to give a shout out to rss.com. And literally, you can find this show all through here. You heard it right. Google Podcast, Samsung Podcast, Deezer, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify. You can find the show literally everywhere that you see right here. And I have to thank my family over at rss.com for that. You know who you are. And honestly, with the new group, I saw my brother Ron in here from Feisty TV and Shattered TV. Guys, go check them out. Feisty TV or ShatteredTV.com. Shattered TV, one word, not two, no space. ShatteredTV.com. Go check them out and show some love for not just this show, but many others. Amazing shows out there. And of course, I saw Valerie in here from the Ravens Call and 505. Go check her out. She has some amazing gems and crystals. Go check out the Ravens Call. You can find it on Parapost Network Central, and also I believe on Paralinks as well. So thank you to everybody who shows their support for what we're doing. Love you guys. So speaking of love, here's the thing. I have some things to say before we wrap up tonight's episode. Before we wrap up, folks, I just want to say a few words. There has been a lot of negativity going on in this field. We all know this. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of people talking behind each other's backs, a lot of crap going on. Let me bring up the... There we go. Got to. But there's been a lot of bullshit. And I just want... This message goes out to each and every one of you watching. I want you guys to know when people start talking shit about you, when people start spreading rumors, when people are negative, there's one thing you can do to stop them. Ignore them. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Do what you want to do. Do it for you. Do it for positivity. Build yourself up. That's where it starts. Surround yourself with people who are positive. If somebody says something negative to you that isn't constructive criticism, get the fuck rid of them. You don't need them. You don't deserve them. If somebody you know or you think you know talk shit about you, then they're never your friend. Fuck them. Ignore them. It doesn't matter. One thing I've noticed, and I've come to the realization, there's some people who like what I do, and there's some people who don't. You know what? For those of you who don't, sit down, shut the fuck up, go somewhere else. Because I'm not going to listen to it anymore. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I do these shows. I do what I do because I love doing it. I love the fact that I get to network with people. I love the fact that I get to hang out and have fun. I get to do great events like the Global Ghost Hunt. I get to help out with the Fear Fest. I get to start new wonderful programs like the Up program. I do Paravid Studios. Why? Because I love doing it. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody says about it. I don't even care. I see Sarah said it's hard even when they're in your circle. Here's the thing. Somebody who I consider family to me can talk shit about me, and you know what? Don't care. Why? Because I'm not doing it for that person. I'm doing it for the individuals who support me. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for them. And the positivity. I'm doing it for the unity. That's my mindset. And I want to go on record and say there is a lot of people who I know, some possibly in this room, who are talking shit about me. And I want to go on record and say not one of those motherfuckers came to me. Not one. When you start diving in and being a part of that, you're a part of the problem. If somebody's got an issue, if you have an issue with somebody, go to them. Be a fucking adult and talk to them. And if you can't work it out, then you can't work it out. Still do what you want to do. Do what you believe in. People were upset with me for tearing down and taking down the P3. I'm not out to hurt anybody, but it was my program. It's what I wanted to do. I saw something better, and that is the UP program. The Unified Paranormal Program. It's a better structured program. It's got more benefits for the people, and it gives back to the communities a lot more than what the P3 ever could. The shows, the same way. I can have more fun. I can reach more people. I can do more things doing it the way I want to do it. And I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing these things because I want to do them. I see the benefit and I believe in it. And not anybody is going to stop me. You either jump on and have fun or step to the side because we ain't stopping. We're not going to let drama and negativity bring us down. And I challenge everybody to have that mindset. I'm not saying that what I'm doing is right. I'm saying this is what I believe in. But I challenge everybody to take that step. Fuck everybody else. If they're talking shit about you, they don't need to be around you. I don't care who the hell they are. I don't care how close you think they might be. Doesn't matter. And for the record, some of you may be thinking, oh, I've talked shit about Matt behind his back. He doesn't know. Guess what? Some of the people that you've talked shit about told me. Because they're true friends. They're like, hey, just a heads up. They look out for each other. That's what this UP program's for. We look out for each other. We protect each other. They're doing the right things. If you are focusing on any of the negativity, you are in this field for the wrong fucking reason. Build each other up, support each other. People who use the excuse para-unity doesn't work, it's because of that fucking mindset is why it doesn't work. And it's the mindset like everybody who's joined the UP program, my directors, and my wife. We will keep going with this para-unity. We will keep going. We will show you that para-unity does exist. And it works. And it works very fucking well. And it's going to take more than just some people from who knows where talking shit about us to stop it. A lot more. Just saying. If anybody has a different opinion, you know how to get on the show. I'll send you the fucking link. And I'll shut you down. I will make you feel that small because you are fucking wrong. Positivity is the way to go. Focusing on the positivity. Working hard to promote positivity and bringing people up is the way to go. No more focusing on the bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about it. Because I'm focusing on the positives. Sorry, not sorry. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Now, as far as coming on the show, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I got to wait on my schedule to see when it is. But just like this week, I will post the days and the time. It'll be all over. I'll make sure you guys see it. Please go ahead and check out all the links in the description. I know there's a lot of them, but we've got the upprogramstore.com. Go check that out. Show some support for the Up program. You've got the consultant, the paraconsultantstore.com. You've got all the different ones. We've got a bunch of different stores. We got a bunch of different ways. We have a bunch of fun things going on right now. We want everybody to be a part of it. If you want to be a part of the Up program, all you got to do is send an email to the Up program directors. That's it, at gmail.com. And they will get you involved in the Up program, and they'll tell you how to join. And as far as joining the show, all you got to do is show up. And as soon as the intro hits, send me a message and we'll bring you up. I don't care if you want to talk about fishing, hunting, whatever you want to talk about. We'll talk about whatever, and we'll have some fun. So thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I love you all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. You have fun. You stay safe. But as always, guys, happy hauntings.